Time for Inspector Theater.
Can I come in?
Come on in, Mr. Fire. The door's open for you.
Thank you. You always make me feel so warm and welcome.
Now, most of the things we care about are on the other side of this door. This door is supposed to have a self-closing spring. Oh, they don't require that in code in this. No, it's supposed to have a self-closing spring. And I get it. It's annoying. I took my spring off because I'm carrying groceries in, and it's a hassle. But I made an educated decision to do a foolish thing. This door is supposed to have a self-closing spring. That's not why we're here. We're here for the garage overhead doors. This is the control panel for the doors, and these two buttons are for the doors, I believe. We have wooden panel doors with metal frames. Our optic sensors are higher than 6 inches from the driveway. That's a good thing. But our wires were not secured with insulated staples. We do not have insulated staples on our wires. No insulated staples. We do not have pinch notices on the corners of the first panel on both of the doors. So no pinch notices. We do not have entrapment notices on the doors, safety caution notices, or on the door opener. A lot of times it's an illustration of a child being smashed, Sometimes it's just more writing. But you should have an entrapment notice posted next to the door. An entrapment notice on the inside of both of the doors, and we do not have that. And our manual door locks have been decommissioned, and that's a good thing. If you lose power to the house, you can take that screw out, lock the door because you undid it, and come in and out going that way and using the lock. But until then, this door opener provides the locking mechanism, and so they've been decommissioned. That's a good thing. We do not have pull handles on the insides of the doors. Now this door, its panels have some reinforcing rods, but these aren't supposed to be yanked on. These aren't supposed to be pulled on. You're supposed to have an actual pull handle on the insides of the doors, and we don't have that. Now this one over here, it's to an air compressor or something that they're using the plug for. And no, those plugs are supposed to be dedicated to the door openers. And this air compressor probably isn't going to come with the property, but when they installed this, then that's an improper application. But both of our notices, and I know you're not going to get up there, but if you notice this one, for example, okay, this is GFCI protected. It's got a little sticker on it. A little sticker came off of the other one. Now, I made a business decision to do no harm. It's on my inspection agreement. It's on my inspection agreement that's posted on my website, and it's going to be baked into this report. I do not do block tests. If the seller wants to demonstrate a block test to you to show you that the block test is there, pressure, sensitivity, safety is such a personal matter, and I made a business decision to do no harm. I am not going to put a block underneath there and close the door. I'm going to try not to say, I don't like to say failed upon testing. But we're going to take my big old flat zombie hoof. We're going to come over here and we're going to break the beams. And we do know that the optic sensors work. We do know that they work. I just didn't do a block test. And I disclosed that. So what did we learn? We learned that we didn't have insulated staples. We learned that we didn't have pinch notices on the corners of the doors. We learned that we don't have entrapment notices. We learned that we do not have pull handles. We learned that we do not have an entrapment notice over here either.